opening round of the college football playoff. And now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, site of the All-State Sugar Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the USC Trojans, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. They're going to the air on the first play. Caught on the outside. It's Thomas. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Well, if you're not careful as a quarterback, this is the kind of route that defensive back wants to jump and get in front of for an interception and maybe a touchdown going the other way. But this time, the receiver runs it well, brings it in, and then gets out of bounds.
The Sooners are looking to keep this drive going.
Well, a good run here and a great reminder of what the Sooners are all about. And I know they've had quarterbacks that have gone on to win the Heisman in recent years, and Sam Bradford and Jason White and Kyler Murray, Baker Mayfield, all great players. But I think Oklahoma, I still think of them running the football with Barry Switzer, option play, pitching it to the backs. Billy Sims, who won the Heisman, with DeMarco Murray, and, of course, Adrian Peterson, Marcus Dupree. So great history, not just the quarterbacks, but running the football in Norman, Oklahoma.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. He's looking to throw. Short connection to the tight end here. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility, what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
The Sooners keep the football on the move. Using his legs, it's Fields. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
And the Sooners come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the football. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit, they were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Big moment here in this playoff game. Third and short in the 7th play of the drive. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They make the stop, but it'll be 1st and 10 now from the 18. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So the Oklahoma Sooners offense takes the field, the first chance we had to see them today. And Kirk, what a luxury for this offense to have an elite tight end. It'll be interesting to see how they try to create favorable matchups in this game.
And Chris, I think the elite offenses in the college game have that tight end who can be a difference maker. But defensive backs oftentimes get caught up in the receivers on the outside. It opens up the middle of that field, and this tight end can make you pay.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Early drama here in this playoff game. It's a 4-point play. They try to convert on third down in the red zone. Out of the gun now on third down. Catch made on the out route. Gain moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get them off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
What a great job by this defense. Backed up deep in their own territory inside the red zone, but they get penetration to come up with a loss there.
No gain on first makes it second down and goal from the 7. They'll look to throw it here on second down. He's got it right near the end zone. Touchdown, Sooners, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk. No signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters. Might be able to come out and communicate, and actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
In the PA. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Ball handed off. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down play coming up. Here comes a handoff. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
That play was perfectly defended. You know, sometimes as an offensive coordinator, you hit a wall, and it's time to mix some things up on what you show the defense.
The receiver grabs it. They stop him, but it's a first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, especially on third down. Get him the ball.
Offense getting set. It's second down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. It's an outbound. The catch made. And it's out of bounds after a decent gain.
Well, it's a great catch near the sideline and does a good job of getting that foot down to secure the catch.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Can he make it to the marker? And they get the conversion there. Set up now first down at the 38.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. Breaks into the clear. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
Hey, Chris, we can hear the contact from that hit all the way up here in the booth. So, hey, it's easy to blame the ball carrier, but I don't know if anybody could have been able to hold onto the ball after that hit.
So hang on here. We've got a timeout as the coach wants the officials to take another look. He thinks he might have a shot at getting this overturned. Now, looks like the head coach made a smart move in that challenge. Officials are going to overturn their previous ruling after getting a look at that replay. The Sooners will try to keep this drive moving. Looking to throw it on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Fields. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Tackle is made at the 20-yard line. Second down coming up. That's the end.
So at the end of one, we are dead even as these teams continue their pursuit of a national championship. Let's take a quick look at the game summary so far. We'll see if the rest of this playoff game can live up to a very competitive opening period. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Handoff here from the shotgun. He's in the clear. They get the senior with the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
The Sooners will line up here on first down and goal. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense, surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Coming up, second down and goal. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. They finally corral him at the 1. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. They break the huddle for third down and goal. Can they punch it in from the 1? It's a keeper trying to get to the marker. Oh, and he did not get there. The defense rising up against this elite third down offense.
Wow, great stop here by this defense to bring us to fourth down and decision time for the head coach. You go the easy route with a field goal, or this close to the goal line, you take a chance and try to get that touchdown.
On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop. And the USC offense is back out on the field. Outstanding field position to begin this drive. Offense will keep it on the ground here.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They make the stop, but the screen pass fools the defense enough to pick up first down yardage.
Offense does a really nice job of timing up this screen pass, using the defense's aggression against them here, and the back's able to navigate his way for a first down.
And the Sooners are in the red zone now. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. He could go. They finally bring them down, but what a return after the takeaway.
And you get this close to the end.
Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. And looking to throw now on first down. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Gonna run it. It's Fields.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and to keep him short of the first down.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down. The Sooners will send the punt team onto the field. And the punt will bounce and roll out. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Running back has it on a screen now. Crosses the 45. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
After the first play, they're very close to midfield already. First down, looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the out route. Tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent gain on the throw. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's running out of time here. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. He's bringing it back. They finally tackle him, but an action. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. A timeout is called. A tough strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Grab near the sticks. It's Williams. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gain there.
This receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
And he's got it. No problem. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught on the outside, it's Cooper. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. And completion makes it 2nd and short. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
And he is denied on 3rd and 1. Great defense.
Wow, the defense prevented them from getting the first down. How about that? Nice job of holding their point there at the defensive line. They came close to getting the first, but the defense...
So the ball changes hands, and the offense finds themselves back up inside their own 10. That's a design quarterback keeper.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's a screen pass to the running back. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. The Sooners looking to keep this drive rolling.
Chris, how about that by this running back? Got behind his pads and that big offensive line, able to pick up that first down. He just kept pushing through that line until he got to the mark.
They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. And the Sooners are moving quickly down the field. Keeps it on the draw. 1st down, looking for more now. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain.
Well, you could see the defense there completely fooled. They're getting upfield. They're trying to apply pressure on the quarterback, thinking that they're going to throw the ball. But instead, they go with the draw play, completely fools the defense. They're out of position, gave the offensive line some really nice blocking angles, and gave the back plenty of room to pick up that first down.
6th play of the drive coming up. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Makes the grab. It's Williams. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
The Sooners begin a new series here, 1st and 10. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And the pass ball is incomplete, but a penalty flag comes out. This looks like a pretty obvious call against the defense. Defender flag for being a little too aggressive. Offense gets 15 and a fresh set of downs. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. 1st down, looking to throw the football. It's an outbound, the catch made.
The key here to me, Chris, is the receiver runs a precise route, and the timing is impeccable. The quarterback cannot hesitate, because if he does, it could be pick 6 going the other way.
Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Cooper. The game is not enough for 1st down, so it brings up a 4th and short. The Sooners will come to the line on 4th down, hoping to keep this drive going. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Here we go on 4th down. And the Sooners offense is on the move now. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Fans of the defense got to be frustrated. The offense cannot be stopped here. On 1st down, they'll keep their running game churning. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a 1st down. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And pass rush gets home.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
And that's a great effort here by the running back, but he's still a little bit short of the line to gain. Now we've got a tough decision to make coming from the sideline.
On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be 1st down and goal.
Well, these are the kind of situations you practice every week. You got to be able to get a yard. And the offensive line was able to give them just enough push to convert here on the ground. Clearly, they've done this drill before countless times, and it shows.
Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
It's now
2nd down and goal. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Going absolutely nowhere. Loss on the play. We'll see what the offense dials up here on 3rd and goal.
What a great job there by the defense, reading that play, pursuing to the football. Nice loss of yardage there on 2nd goal. Now it's 3rd and goal for the offense.
Oh, that's just a throwaway there on 3rd down. And now a 4th down play coming up. So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. He was successful on his first try. This is just a chip shot, 21 yards out. The field goal is good.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
USC 14, Oklahoma 13.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 39. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain. Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? Good enough for 1st down yardage. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Sooners lining up here on 1st and 10. Looking for a man. Looking to set up a screen pass here. They never had a chance. Tackle in the backfield.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield and rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass. Good job of sensing it and making a play.
2nd down, looking to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball in the enemy territory. 1st down now at the 40. The Sooners pick up 1st down yardage to keep the drive going.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
It's a keeper. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
Boy, draws and screens are a great way to counter an effective pass rush. Allow those defensive ends to get upfield and then hand it off at the last second.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And here he goes. And they tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line. First and goal. Any points will give them the lead here in the fourth quarter. Handoff from the shotgun. Touchdown, Oklahoma. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the fourth quarter, to give them the lead.
What have they got cooked up for this 2-point conversion attempt? And he drops back in the gun. He makes it into the end zone for the 2-point conversion. That makes it a touchdown lead.
Chris, as you know, the windows are so tight down here, especially when you're throwing the ball this close to the goal line. And this quarterback was just simply dealing to thread that ball in there for 2. Great throw.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return begins inside the 10. And the coverage C gets the returner to the ground. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. Here's the first. They'll set up from the 13. Leaning on the run game here late. Breaks into the clear. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
First down here for this offense. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And the one moves the ball up to the 33. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Second down after that previous play. They'll run it from the gun. And the Sooners look to keep this drive moving. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or they check him out. The Sooners line up on 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Second down play coming up for this offense. There's the handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, this defense understands the magnitude of this drive right here. That's back-to-back plays. They've stepped up and done a great job. Now it's third down. Can they apply some more pressure to try to get this offense off the field?
Here we go, late in a tight game. This might be the biggest play so far. 3rd and 2. Can he get there on the ground? Now play enough for a first down. The offense set up at the 43.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
They continue to pound away on the ground. Brings up a 1st and 10. Playoff dreams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop.
Now they try to run it here on 2nd down, unable to get the first down. And now, late in a game like this, the big question, do you pass the ball potentially with an incompletion, the clock will stop, or do you play it safe and keep it on the ground?
On 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down.
Now they run the football here. I thought he might have enough room to be able to extend and get across that first down mark, but he's going to be a couple of yards short. Good job by the defense of having awareness of space there and knew exactly what they needed to do to bring him down.
In the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.